Hi everybody, you are watching Vitorials. My name is Alex, and in this tutorial I'm gonna show you how to draw this vector portrait of Cristiano Ronaldo right here in Gravit Designer. So if you want to follow along, you can download this sketch for absolutely free from vitorials.net. Go on the first link on the description. If you want to buy this illustration, you can go to the second link on the description. So let's start with the rectangle tool to cover the head of hero. So draw a rectangle and then grab the subselect tool and click to see the bullets in the corners and drag for these bullets to around the corners. Now then adjust the size, the height of your rectangle, this time rounded rectangle, to fit the head, and then Ctrl+Shift+P, Command+Shift+P to create a path from this rectangle, because I want to introduce the new bullet point with the subselect tool. So grab again the subselect tool and create a new anchor point right by clicking on the bottom of your rectangle. And I want to round the corners as well of this point. So we're good to go next. First I want to lock my sketch and then select the rectangle and give it a border, only the border. I want to emphasize the border, given this thick border 4 pixel weight, just for you to see what is going on with my layers. I want to delete the fill layer again. So our next step is to draw the eyes, and I want to grab the ellipse tool. Hold Alt, hold Shift to draw a perfect circle from the center, and this is where I decided to decrease a little bit the opacity. So I need to unlock the layer. I need to unlock the layer of my sketch and select it and decrease the opacity here on the appearance panel, so I can see all of my menial design elements, small circles, nose, lips, and etc. So let's move on. Grab the subselect tool again and click on this circle to introduce a new bullet point, and right now we can slice and obtain the semicircle. So slice it and create a half. Again, introduce only a border. Right now grab the pen tool, start drawing around the eyebrow, and again delete the fill color. Do the small adjustment in the shapes of eyebrow. I also want to little bit improve my eye. Grab the ellipse tool, let's draw the nose and create an ellipse. Again, going to appearance panel, type 90 into the angle and 270 into the second angle field. Grab the pen tool and draw the nose. Don't forget that your nose should include this tip, this semicircle tip. Align them properly. Grab the rectangle tool and draw the ear. Again, I'm trying to apply the style. For some of the reason this shared style are not working for me, so I'm just doing everything manually, deleting the field, introducing the borders. I'm working consistently with 4 pixel border. Right now I'm doing some adjustment and alignment of this tip and the nose itself, the nose shape itself. To see it better, again I want to delete the fill of both of them. Grab the subselect tool and round the corner of your ear as well, and I want to hide it below the skull, the shape of my head. Okay, grab the pen tool, and right now I want to create the cheek, the chin, and the chin. So I want to form this shape. As you can see, it far extends the head shape. I want to select both of them, create a duplicate first of the shape with Ctrl+D, Command+T, and select this duplicate, select the chin and go to intersect command. Intersect in your Boolean shape operators menu. So far so good. Okay, let's delete the fill from nose and introduce a little bit more border weight. My next step is to draw the lips, so grab the pen tool again, click P. Trace the lip, the top lip and the bottom lip. If you are new to the pen tool in Gravit Designer, please watch my tutorial how to use the pen tool in Gravit Designer. Delete the border so you can see what is going on and trace a lip. Again, introduce a little bit more border weight so you can see better. Okay, it looks decent and I'm ready to trace the hair. Again, grab the pen tool and start tracing the hair. And for here, I want to create a new layer group, so you can click on the top right icon, right opposite the layers panel title. To introduce a new layer group, call it layer and start drawing a hair. So you can take advantage from the good organization of your layers panel. Obviously, you can do the same for the eye layer group, nose layer group, the ears layer group, lips layer group, and so on and so forth. But for this, in this tutorial, because I am in a hurry, I'm using the layers group only for hair, for head, for the neck, and for the uniform. Okay, grab the pen tool again and trace the neck. Trace the uniform. I created a new uniform layer, put everything inside apart from neck. I don't need the uniform into the neck layer. As well, I want to create a new uniform layer for the uniform. Next, with the pen tool, trace this triangular shape, which is a kind of like massive neck, muscly neck, and prominent Adam apple is the landmark of Cristiano Ronaldo. I also want to add the earrings only on for the left ear. Adjust a little bit the uniform. I'm doing something that you shouldn't follow right now because I'm trying to create a shape for this, like kind of like incision, the new shape for my uniform. But obviously it's not needed because later on I will show you how to design the full uniform. Okay, Ctrl Shift P, Command Shift P, select the eye object and Ctrl Shift P, grab the subselect tool and adjust, do the adjustment. Of your eye. So we created all outlines and our next step is to do the coloring of our Cristiano Ronaldo portrait. So first of all, I want to color the head. It's a basis of all of my layers. I want to pick up a good skin tone, and my advice is to immediately save it as a swatch. The black color is good for the hair, and again you can select the same skin tone. As you can see, skin tones are not good for the shared styles again. I don't know why, maybe it's just updated recent version. Let me know in the comments below whether the shared styles are working for you in this tutorial, because I'm an advocate of these one-click, two-click solutions that helps you to speed up your process. Okay, I'm doing the eyes right now, the coloring of the eyes. The nose should follow the skin tone of the head itself, but of course it should has a little bit more darker color. And for this one, I'm just using the head color right now for the tip, but then I will change it to something in between the nose color and the color of the rest of the skin. Color the lips. The bottom lip should be darker than the upper one. Then apply the gradient to the liner gradient and arrange it from the top right to the bottom left, and pick up the color. I'm using the very simple solution, so on top of my gradient, the top color for my gradient stub is the nose color, and the bottom color is the actual head color. Okay, let's color also the ear. Here I'm selecting the color of the nose, just like this. And one important thing, I don't want to introduce the white color, not because my portrait right now rests against the white background, but I want to keep it warm, and because I want to keep it warm, I want to get rid actually from the blacks and whites and other very cold colors. Further in my tutorial, I also get rid from 100% black, replacing these 0000 colors to the colors that introducing more mid-tones to the hair style and to the eyes and to the eyebrows. Right now I want to create a highlight, so grab the pen tool, create a shape, duplicate your hair with Ctrl T, Command T, select them both, and again go to the intersect to create the shape. Introduce the gradient, go to the soft light blend mode. You see I'm using soft light, and play with the colors of your gradient. I was playing to the colors, I left the white on top, and then I start picking up the dark color, and eventually I come that I need to decrease the transparency, make it 100% transparent. Grab the subselect tool, make some adjustments in the shape of your neck, and start coloring the neck. Again, delete the border, introduce the fill. For the fill, we'll just pick up the color from the head, and this one for the Adam's apple and this area of sternocleidomastoideo muscle. You need to select the something similar to the gradient to the chin. You can even use the same swatch actually. Remember that in Gravit Designer you can select the save the swatch for both gradient, radial gradient, angular gradient, and for the solid color as well. Yeah, you can fine-tune the gradient of the neck, and of course next step is to work with the uniform. giving it a solid color. You see that it's again required the subselect tool with some adjustment to fine-tune it to the neck, so there is no white free spaces. And I want to introduce this again rosy pinkish white, not exactly the white itself. The white is too cold here. Okay, I almost done, I almost finished, right? And what I need to do, I want to then select all of these tools. Okay, I want to create a nostril with the pen tool. Some missing element here is the nostril. So quickly trace the nostril, set the gradient, and pick up the gradient from the cheek. And then when you create this nostril, first it's not seen here. We can make it a little bit more darker, especially into the left side. So go to the gradient, select the left gradient stop, and set it to the nose color, this color. Now I'm setting the tip of the nose something in between the nose color and head color. And again I'm fine-tuning the yes, so the tip is supposed to be something in between. You see right now it's hardly seen in even in my illustration. So I'm good to go. Select everything: nose, ears, the chin, lips, make a duplicate, group it with Ctrl G, Command G, and finally flip it horizontally. Right? Flip it horizontally. And as you can see, my head is a little bit narrower than the face features, so I need widen the head and widen the hair as well, and of course adjusting the placement of my ear. Do the small adjustment of the hair. I push it a little bit up, and now again select all of your uniform and neck, Ctrl G to create, Ctrl D to create the duplicate, and after making the duplicate, flip it horizontally. Okay, we're almost done with the face and overall shape, and we're good to go and do our research how the actual form looks like. So I'm going to the Google Images, I'm seeing the form, and I'm trying to right now to grab the rectangle tool and repeat the patterns into the form. So Ctrl D, Command D again, each uniform shape and this rectangle. Go to intersect command again to create it. Okay, and grab the black color, delete these scenes. As I told you, they are not needed here in this illustration. I realized that pattern of the form is a little bit different. Then create another rectangle, Ctrl D the uniform, and again select both of them and go to the intersect command to create another shape. Select both of them and make a duplicate, flip them horizontally. Okay, now I see some difference between the actual form and my design. I need to ungroup it and reduce the heights of these vertical bars and reduce the width of these horizontal things. I shrink it down a little bit, and right now I want to embrace a flat shadowing. I want to make the right part of my uniform a little bit darker. Now I want to grab the pen tool and draw a rectangle, and this rectangle is shadow. So basically this is where the hand is supposed to start. This is the beginning of the zero hand. Grab rectangle again, create a thin strip, then duplicate it, holding Alt or Option key and dragging it, and align it with the whole uniform, then group it, duplicate it, flip it horizontally, and align it with the second right part of the uniform. And now I want to darken this one as well. Okay, it's time for the Juventus logo. As you know, I made the Juventus logo in the tutorial, the new one, with only the shades, but right now I'm using the brands of the walls for my convenience. Brand of the walls website. Okay, so new Juventus logo. I get rid from all of the unnecessary stuff, backgrounds, clipping mask, and want to place it on the left side. So we are done with it. I can congratulate you. If you follow along, you should receive the something like this. And right now I'm ready to create some background, something like podium for him. Actually, what was my idea is to first search for the colors of Atletico Madrid, the team that were whom Zero scored 3 goals in UCL, and grab this color, and then I tried different scenes to involve in this background. I tried the lightning, I tried rugged edges, like torn edges, but simply they didn't work for me, so I decided to create a simple inner shadow to add a little bit more depth, and that helps me my portrait to stand out. Of course, if I want to go further, I can introduce some more shading to make it flat, semi-flat, make it more interesting, maybe to emphasize some parts of his face. But for this tutorial, for the flat portrait, it's the end. So guys, I hope you enjoy it. If you do enjoy it, give a thumb up, subscribe to my channel, share this tutorial with your friends, visit vitorials.net for more Gravit designer and Adobe Illustrator tutorials. If you want to buy this illustration, go to vitorials.net. If you want to get more sketches, go to vitorials.net and get them for absolutely free. Thank you for watching. Enjoy your day.